J.R. Smith still a member of this team? He pushed back the date where they had to make a decision to guarantee his big contract. How does that fit? What have you heard anything about the J.R. Smith situation?
So, Dave, the Cavs are really surprised at this point that other teams that they have offered JR to haven't accepted their offer. And they believe, according to my sources, that some of the offers that they have made have been better than what some of these teams have taken. For instance, the Andre Iguodala deal that went with the Memphis Grizzlies so that the Warriors could clear up cap space to go out and get D'Angelo Russell in a sign and trade. It was clear that the Warriors were shedding that salary. They needed to shed that bulky salary of Andre Iguodala. The Cavs offered different levels of protection on some of those first round picks that the Warriors were willing to give up to the Memphis Grizzlies. Protections that the Cavs felt like were looser than what Memphis actually demanded in that type of salary dump. Now, look, the Golden State Warriors might have said the 4+ guaranteed of J.R. Smith is too much for us because we're so deep into the cap and we're right up against the tax apron. But the Cavs felt like that was something that maybe they could have done with the Golden State Warriors to help them out in moving Andre Iguodala. In all of these conversations that you have seen around the NBA, Dave, that have been salary dumps, the Cavs have been involved in all of them. And at this point, they are surprised that they haven't been able to get what they thought they could for JR. So if you want to call that the Cavs having a wrong view of JR, valuing him a little bit too much, or just misplaying the market, I feel like that's probably fair. But they have been involved in all of these. They just haven't been able to get something done.
Last question I'll ask you, and do you think that at some point they will be able to trade J.R. Smith, or does it end up where they just, eat the contract and then, it comes against, where they are salary cap wise?
Never say never just because things change so quickly in the NBA. What happens if Kawhi Leonard goes to the Los Angeles Clippers? Do they all of a sudden feel like they want to free up some salary space? Who knows? What happens if he goes to the Los Angeles Lakers? Do they feel like they need to free up some salary cap space to do other things around the periphery? So it's just so hard to know because there's so many things that can happen between now and the 15th and then now and August 1st. My feel is that the Cavs are still trying to do something when it comes to JR. They're still hoping that they can get an asset for him. If that's a first-round pick, that'd be great. If it's a young up-and-coming player on a team-friendly, controllable contract, that'd be great too. If it's taking on extra money to get multiple assets, I think they'd be willing to do that. It just seems like a lot of the teams that they had targeted in a J.R. Smith trade, Dave, have already made those moves that they had to free up that salary cap space. So if I'm guessing right now, I would say that the Cavs probably end up just waiving JR and getting his money off the books and staying below the luxury tax.